Today we are using the new Nars Stargaze palette. This is the new holiday palette that they just released. So many of you guys said that you wanted to see this included in this little 14-day series that I'm currently running on my channel, which is creating an eyeshadow look each day using a new / popular palette. And a lot of you commented saying you wanted to see this, so I went ahead and picked it up. Now, because this is a new palette to my channel, today's video format is going to be a little bit different. We're going to switch to desk view first up, and I'm going to do a speed through of the swatches of this palette for you and just give you a couple of quick details, and then we will switch over to doing the eyeshadow look. I'll have timestamps down below for you just in case you're not interested in swatches though, and all the descriptions will be linked, all the products will be linked in the description box down below for you guys like normal. Hopefully that sounds interesting to you. If it does, let's go ahead and do the YouTubey things. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. This is the NARS holiday palette for this year. It is called Stargaze. Let's go ahead and open her up. She is very, very pretty. I think this is a very wearable palette, a very appropriate palette for those of you coming into the fall winter season especially. It has kind of like deep berries, deep purples, your bronzes, neutral tones, so definitely very wearable for the everyday makeup wearer. Those of us coming into summer in the southern hemisphere as well, I think that we can get some use out of this. It has got this brighter purple in here to kind of bring in that summer element for us as well. This has got a 12-month expiry and it was made in Italy, and I picked this up from Mecca directly. They have it in store and everything now, and it was 89 Australian dollars. NARS is quite expensive in Australia, so let's hope the quality of this palette is as good as the Climax palette. We're going to see how this performs. This is the first impressions of this palette today as well. I'm going to do swatches for you guys just in case you want to see that. I'm going to do hand swatches, but I'm going to do them just completely sped up, sped through. Normally in the hand swatch section, I do talk about like the textures and stuff. I'm just going to speed through the whole thing. There'll be timestamps on the video if you're not interested in seeing the swatches and you just want to see the look. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alrighty, let's create this look. I've primed my lids using the Kaleidos eye primer today. I actually quite like that one. And I'm pretty sure I know what look I'm going to go with. I'm really going to lean into the holiday vibes today, and I think I'm going to kind of use these like berry tones. I know you probably want to see maybe this purple, but it's not inspiring me today. So first off, we're going to dip into this shadow though. This is a A503, sorry. And I'm just going to pick this up and run it through the crease kind of like you see me do all of the time. And I always start by swirling into the outer corner. Oh, this is a nice transition color. I'm into it. This is only the second, I think I mentioned this at the start of the video, but this is only the second NARS eyeshadow palette I've ever tried. I have been slowly expanding my NARS products in my collection, and I don't actually know if I have come across a NARS product that I've tried yet that I don't really like. I don't know if I have. Let me know if you remember any that I don't like. I it's a really quite a lovely brand. And this shade is really blending out quite lovely. But yeah, the Nars Climax palette is the only palette I've tried from them. Spoiler alert, that palette may or may not be in this little 14-day series. And that Nars Climax palette is just the bee's knees, in my opinion. I think it is truly an impeccable palette. And I have been interested in trying other Nars palettes to see the quality. I will say this matte is really quite lovely. I might be looking a little rough, FYI, just because I've already filmed today. It is a weekend day, and on weekend days I batch film. And today I am particularly batch filming. One, because I have this 14-day series. I don't know why I do it to myself, honestly. It takes a really long time to do these 14-day videos. Well, I do know why I do it. I like doing them, and you guys seem to enjoy watching them. But my husband is currently on a boys trip. By the time you're watching this, he's well and truly back. But he's currently on a boys trip, so I'm like, well, all the makeup fun for me then. Although my best friend is coming over this afternoon and we're having charcuterie, which is like my favorite thing ever. Does anyone else just love a good cheese board? I just love a cheese board. I reckon I could just have like cheese boards for the rest of my life, honestly. It's just the best thing ever. Let's dip into this one now. I am very interested to see how this performs. A502. This one's swatched really lovely, so yeah, I shall be intrigued. And let's, you know, build this up. Same steps, just slightly more condensed. I'm gonna bring this one a little bit more forward, actually. I wasn't going to pick this palette up, but so many of you really wanted to see it. And I just thought, YOLO, let's do it. I have been very fortunate, and thank you guys for watching my videos the last couple of months. My YouTube money has definitely, look, I'm not making a living, but I am making enough money to buy, like, not any product I want, but you know, quite a few products from my YouTube money. So I just used my YouTube money to buy this palette because so many of you guys said you wanted to see it, and that's the whole point of it, right? Like reinvesting into the channel so that you guys are getting content that you wish to see. So I'm just actually going to bring this a little bit more forward here. So yeah, you could use this berry tone, by the way, all over the lids. It would look absolutely lovely. So yeah, I thought, why not pick this palette up? And who knows, maybe I'll really enjoy it. I'm enjoying it so far, not gonna lie. Very pretty. Let's go ahead and take a flat shader brush, and I'm gonna take my Pat McGrath Labs Intensify stick and pop this over the lids. I'm taking it almost all the way to the outer corner, but not quite all the way. So when I'm filming this, it's like the end, very end of October, like Halloween, the Halloween weekend. We don't celebrate really Halloween in Australia. It's getting a little bit bigger, but honestly, I think people just like an excuse for a party. I don't think anyone actually cares about Halloween over here. So for me, I skip Halloween completely. Sorry. And I go straight into like Thanksgiving, Christmas mode. I say Thanksgiving, really it's just Christmas mode because we don't celebrate Thanksgiving here in Australia. I celebrate it with my friends because me and Shane and our two like couple best friends, we just love America. We love going to America, so we love celebrating Thanksgiving. We do like the whole like shebang for Thanksgiving. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, actually while I'm talking, I'm gonna go into this shadow first on a flat shader brush. I started watching like Christmas movies last night, and you know, one of the best things about Netflix I find is that they have that real cheesy like Christmas movie like rom-com section, and gosh, I love it. And because Shane is like away, I can watch all of the rom-coms I want. And I watched like 2 little cheesy Christmas movies. Don't ask me the names of them, I'm sorry, which is probably a pointless story, but oh, I was just in girl heaven, honestly, like, or just love heaven, I should say, just watching these little cheesy rom-coms. So good. The acting is terrible, but they are so joyful to watch. I just love it. Anyway, so send me your Christmas rom-com recommendations, although I think I've nearly watched every single one on Netflix, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, question, has anyone watched The Empress on Netflix? Is that good? Should I watch it? Is it Bridgerton-esque? Because we all know I'm a Bridgerton fan. This is really nice, this shade, and I am surprised that I like it as much as I do, because I don't normally super love these tones, but it's like this real beautiful cranberry, and it has a lot more dimension to it than you like think. I'm actually really impressed. These are probably not the best metallic formula I've ever tried. They're almost a little bit denser, but there's something about them that I actually really quite like. They just add a bit of texture. I think if you have really textured lids though, you might not like them. I'm gonna take this flat shader brush as well, a different one, and I'm gonna go into the pink here. I didn't realize this was a really lovely light pink shade. And this is really nice. I can see myself getting a lot of use out of this. So I'm just gonna pop this on the inner corner. That's very pretty. If you notice, I do a lot of looks where I put one metallic on the outer corner and then another metallic on the inner corner. That is very strategic for me because I find that by doing that, I'm getting more use out of my palettes and the colors in the palettes, and that's why I kind of do it. Obviously, you totally do not have to, but I like to kind of get a lot of use out of each of the shades as much as I can. So I've just dipped back into that cranberry and I'm just going to marry it and like kind of tap it over the pink again. I like this. I think this is very pretty. I'm gonna go do base makeup. We'll do the speed through so you can see what I'm doing, and then we will come back and finish everything up. So let's do it. This is the finished makeup look. What do you guys think? I really like it. I actually really do. I think this is really pretty and really quite wearable. I'm really pleasantly surprised with this eyeshadow palette. I actually think I'm probably going to get more use out of this than I ever would have thought I have. I actually do quite like the quality of this. I like these metallics. Are they the most blinding in the world? No, but the way that they're textured, I quite like them. I think they're very lovely, and I think that the mattes in this palette are really beautiful. So yeah, I'm impressed. For a palette that I picked up genuinely for you guys, I'm genuinely impressed, and thank you, because now I have a beautiful palette in my collection. So happy days. All right, let me know what you guys think of the look today, and let's go ahead and wrap this up. If you're watching till this point, you know you're a true legend. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, pretty please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. It means the world to me and helps my channel so much. And other than that, I hope you have the most amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye.